Welcome to the longest running quiz show in the area. Categories. High school students compete to answer questions on topics from art to science, history to current events. And now, here's your categories host, John Bartell.
Hi, welcome to Categories. Today we're bringing you a great matchup as the Shawnee Mission East Lancers, coached by Nate Southwick, are taking on the Shawnee Mission South Raiders, coached by Todd Nafis. Let's go ahead and meet our competitors first from East.
Hi, my name is Nathan Paris, and I'm a senior.
I'm Jack, and I'm a senior.
I'm Chloe, and I'm a senior.
I'm Christine, and I'm a senior.
I'm Shingy He, and I'm a senior.
And our competitors from South.
Hi, I'm Josiah, and I'm a senior.
Hi, I'm Anna, and I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm John. I'm a junior.
Hi, I'm Jack. I'm a junior.
All right, fantastic. Here on Categories, in the first round, we will take turns answering questions. If a team answers correctly, they earn a point for their squad. If they answer incorrectly, the other team will get a chance to steal the category. We did a coin toss before we started the taping, and it was won by the Raiders. So Shawnee Mission South, the first category belongs to you, and it is literature. In what fantasy land would you find Nibs, Peter, Curdy, the first and second twins, and Slightly? Collectively, they're known as the Lost Boys. Anna.
Neverland or Peter Pan.
Lancers, science is your category. It's a variety of red corundum. Most of the best quality stones are found in Burma. Name this gem. Nathan.
Ruby.
It is a ruby. South, mythology. In Greek mythology, Castor and Pollux were often called Dioscuri, which means sons of Jack.
Dionysus.
Cannot accept that. Lancers, chance to steal this mythology question. In Greek mythology, Castor and Pollux were often called Dioscuri, which means sons of sons of Zeus. Sons of Zeus, we would accept sons of God also. Lancers, we are sticking with you. Current events is the category. President Obama recently said the U.S. is going to keep troops where through 2016? Nathan?
Afghanistan.
Afghanistan is correct. Raiders, sports is the category. What sport is played on a surface divided into defending zones, neutral zones, and attacking zones? Time on that. Lancers, chance to steal this sports category. What sport is played on a surface divided into defending zones, neutral zones, and attacking zones? Jack.
Hockey.
Hockey. Very good. Lancers, sticking with you. Government is the category. Among several agencies administered by the Department of Transportation, is which one is it that certifies pilots? Nathan.
Federal Aviation Administration.
Very good. Yes. South, fine arts, painting. There are two versions of this Leonardo da Vinci painting. The first one, rejected as an altarpiece, now hangs in the Louvre. The second, which Leonardo dates from the same period as The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa, is found in London's National Gallery. The foreground of this painting features two women with two infants. Name it. Anna?
The Madonna.
Cannot accept that. Lancers, chance to steal this fine arts painting question. There are two versions of this Leonardo da Vinci painting. The first one, rejected as an altarpiece, now hangs in the Louvre. The second, which Leonardo dates from the same period as The Last Supper and the Mona Lisa, is found in London's National Gallery. The foreground of this painting features two women and two infants. Name it. Madonna of the Rocks, or Virgin of the Rocks. Either one would have been acceptable. East, we are sticking with you. Language is the category. The Pope has several grand titles. One is Latin for Chief Bridge Builder. What's this title? Raiders, chance to steal this language category. The Pope has several grand titles. One is Latin for Chief Bridge Builder. What is this title? John?
Pontifex?
We can accept that, yeah. Pontifex or Pontifex Maximus, either one. Raiders, we are sticking with you with mathematics. All the faces of a 4-inch cube have been painted. If this cube is cut into 1-inch cubes, how many 1-inch cubes will have paint on none of their faces? Time on that. Lancers, chance to steal this mathematics question. All the faces of a 4-inch cube have been painted. If the cube is cut into 1-inch cubes, how many 1-inch cubes will have paint on none of their faces? Chloe.
4 of them.
It's 8. 8. Lancers, famous places. What did Disney make the highest peak in Anaheim? Raiders, chance to steal this famous places category. What did Disney make the highest peak in Anaheim? It's the Matterhorn ride. South, general knowledge. This phrase means an indefinitely long period of time. It comes from the endless Sunday services and restrictions of certain denominations, especially the Puritan congregations, which met for 6 to 8 hours on Sundays and forbade other entertainment. What's this expression, meaning an indefinitely long period of time? John?
Ad infinitum?
I cannot accept that. Lancers, chance to steal this general knowledge question. This phrase means an indefinitely long period of time. It comes from the endless Sunday services and restrictions of certain denominations, especially the Puritan congregations, which met for 6 to 8 hours on Sundays and forbade other entertainment. What is this expression, which means an indefinitely long period of time? It's a month of Sundays. A month of Sundays. Ask your grandparents about that one. All right, Lancers, we are sticking with you. World history. Spanish explorer Balboa was the first European to do what? Jack.
Reach the Pacific?
Reach the Pacific. Very good. South, history, this time law. In English common law, a case such as wife murdering her husband was labeled petite or petit, but was labeled high if it had been the king she killed. Aaron Burr was acquitted of it, while John Brown was convicted of it. What crime are we looking for? Josiah?
Regicide?
I cannot accept that. Lancers, chance to steal this history law question. In English common law, a case such as Nathan.
Treason?
It is treason. Very good. Lancers, recreation is your category. At the conclusion of this particular card game, the loser is the player left holding a card with a picture of a woman on it. Name that game. Jack.
Old Maid?
It is Old Maid. South, business is your category. There were both cheers and protests when this national chain first opened its first outlet in Manhattan, New York, not Kansas. The protesters included animal rights activists and gay organizations, which were unhappy with the management's opposition to same-sex marriage. Name this fast food restaurant. Anna?
Chick-fil-A.
It is Chick-fil-A. East, fine arts, especially theater. The earliest drama had been traced back to ancient Greece and dated back to about 534 BCE. In the 400s BCE, Greeks staged performances in an amphitheater of Dionysus on the slope below the Acropolis of what city? Nathan.
Athens?
Athens. Raiders, vocabulary is your question. Which of these words is an antonym of voracious? Is it rapacious, abstemious, wasted, untruthful, or loving? Time on that. Lancers, chance to steal this vocabulary question. Which of these words is an antonym of voracious? Is it rapacious, abstemious, wasted, untruthful, or loving? Nathan.
The second one?
It is the second one, abstemious, yep. Lancers, literature, sticking with literature. Match these literary characters with their occupations. The characters are Willie Loman, Atticus Finch, and Sam Spade. The jobs are detective, lawyer, and salesman. Chloe.
Lawyer is Atticus Finch. Sam Spade is the detective, and the last guy is the last choice.
Yep, Loman is the salesman. Very good. That works out when you can do process of elimination. That works just fine here. All right, Shawnee Mission South, architecture is the category. When constructing the rotunda at the University of Virginia, Thomas Jefferson adapted the plans for building from what ancient Roman edifice? Time on that. East, chance to steal this architecture question. When constructing the rotunda at the University of Virginia, Thomas Jefferson adapted the plans for the building from what ancient Roman edifice? The Pantheon. The Pantheon. Lancers, sticking with you, religion is the category. Two major martial arts in Japan, the Bujitsu and the Budo, are based on spiritual concepts found in which specific religion? Shing?
Shintoism?
Cannot accept Shintoism, sorry. Raiders, chance to steal this religion category. The two major martial arts in Japan, the Bujitsu and the Budo, are based on spiritual concepts found in which specific religion? John?
Buddhism?
Buddhism. Raiders, sticking with you. Current events is the category. Alexander Lukashenko, also known as Europe's last dictator, has won a 5th consecutive term as president of what country? John?
Ukraine?
It is not Ukraine. Lancers, chance to steal this current events question. Alexander Lukashenko, also known as Europe's last dictator, has won a 5th consecutive term as president of what country? Belarus. Belarus. And with that siren, that does denote the end of our first half. Shawnee Mission East with a score of 10 to Shawnee Mission South 4. As we head into our halftime of our program, we will be going to a representative from each student or each school as they will give us a campus update. And first up, we have Jack from Shawnee Mission East. What is happening with the Lancers?
Well, leading up to our Sweetheart Dance, this week is Spirit Week, so tomorrow's pajamas. We're all excited about that. We have paired up with the Pinky Swear Foundation. We've doubled our goal. We were supposed to raise $10,000. We raised $20,000. In basketball recently, we absolutely crushed Rockhurst, so that has been a joy. And finally, our musical is coming up on the 11th, 12th, and 13th. We're doing Cinderella, so
fantastic.
that's what's going on.
All right. And Josiah, you're giving us the update for the Raiders. What's happening at South?
So our academic decathlon team got second at state. We had our Masterworks concert last week, and it went very well. We are 2 weeks out from Wizard of Oz, and our bowling and basketball teams are doing well.
Awesome. Good stuff. All right, both schools doing an excellent job academically and with all the activities. Jack, just one quick question: is the Pinky Swear one? Is that what resulted in Coach Hare shaving his head?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to double. I saw that on the news, and I thought that was super cool that your school was able to do that. Lost his hair. Hare lost his hair. It's quite fitting. All right, as we head into our second half, we're going to start off with our look and listen question, in which we will have anything displayed here in a monitor for our contestants here in the studio, as well as we'll play it for you at home. And our look and listen question, once again, is worth 2 points. It is open to both teams. And teams, just as a reminder, once someone rings in, we cannot rewind the video, so we have to proceed from that point forward. So here we are with our look and listen question. With a speed limit of 5 miles per hour, give the name of this thoroughfare? Anna.
Roundabout.
Cannot accept roundabout. That happens to be Lombard Street in San Francisco, California. All right. You have to look through the flowers to see the road. All right, as we begin the second part of our lightning round, questions will be placed on the floor for either team to answer. Just as in the first round, if a team responds correctly, they will earn a point. If they respond incorrectly, the other team still gets a chance to steal. So both teams, hands on buzzers. The category is general knowledge. Oscar Wilde called it the unspeakable in hot pursuit of the inedible. To what English activity was he referring? He's talking about a fox hunt. A fox hunt. Geography for both teams. Jamaica is considered part of what continent? John.
North America.
North America. Another geography question. What is the capital of Afghanistan? Jack.
Kabul.
Kabul. Very good. U.S. history for both teams. In January 1999, 100 people in which job were sworn in as jurors as the president's impeachment trial? The job happened to be senators. They were senators. Military history. In 1916, when the United States was faced with the World War, the ROTC was giving in what in exchange for a 4 to 8 year commitment to the military? They were giving scholarships. Literature. This distinctively British adverb created a sensation when it was first used on stage in George Bernard Shaw's Pygmalion, when Liza Doolittle delivered a famous line. What is the word? Bloody. Science for both teams. NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory is located in what city? Chloe.
Pasadena.
Pasadena, very good. Spelling is the next category. Paints are mixed on a palette. How do you spell palette? Chloe.
P-A-L-E-T-T-E.
That is palette, very good. Language. A corruption of this quote. This is the body of the sun, which in Latin, hoc e corpus filii, gives us what 4-syllable magic incantation? Jack.
Abracadabra.
It is not abracadabra. Raiders, chance to steal this language question, as I will continue to murder the Latin language. A corruption of this is the body of the sun in Latin, hoc e corpus filii. Jack?
Hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus. Maybe afterwards you guys can give me a lesson in Latin. World history for both teams. What did George Everest do to get the mountain named for him? Nathan?
Discovered it.
I cannot accept discovered it. Raiders, chance to steal this world history question. What did George Everest do to get the mountain named after him? Anna?
Climb it.
He's not climbed it. He surveyed it or measured it. General knowledge for both teams. The Loop is a name given to a section of downtown Chicago. Why is it called the Loop? Jack?
Because of the L train.
The L train makes a loop around that corner. Very good. U.S. geography, this time it's about disasters. Match these environmental disasters to the states. The disasters are Love Canal, Times Beach, and 3 Mile Island. The states are Missouri, New York, and Pennsylvania. Love Canal was in New York, Times Beach is in Missouri, and the last one belongs to the last one. I'm just kidding. And 3 Mile Island is Pennsylvania. I thought it was, I'm just joking. All right. World history for both teams. Adolf Hitler wrote in Mein Kampf that Germany needed, and this is a quote, an Eastern policy in the sense of acquiring the necessary soil for our German people. He used what German expression? Nathan.
Lebensraum.
That is exactly right. Very good. Fine arts, theater. In this play, Paris's proposal for the hand of his beloved and Tybalt's enmity towards another of the maiden's admirers formed this complication. Chloe.
Romeo and Juliet.
That's what we're looking for. Anatomy for both teams. When your muscles contract, what mechanical device do they resemble? Is it a lever, a valve, or a string? Jack.
String.
It is a string. Vocabulary for both teams. To arrange information in columns and rows. I've just defined what 8-letter word starting with a T. John.
Tabulate.
Tabulate. Very good. Fine arts, materials. What is the chief oil in oil paints used by? Shane.
Linseed oil.
Linseed oil. Very good. Literature. What 4-letter literary term is defined as the feeling or atmosphere that the writer? Anna.
Tone.
It is not tone. Chloe.
Mood.
Mood is what we're looking for. Geography for both teams. Is Tokyo about the same latitude as Ottawa, Mexico City, or Washington, D.C.? John.
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. U.S. history. In early America, or early development of agriculture in America, the southern colonies soon became devoted to sowing 1 or perhaps 2 crops that brought good price at market. Name at least 2 of these 4 crops. Nathan.
Cotton, tobacco.
Cotton and tobacco. Corn and sugarcane were the other 2. Literature. Who, in such works as The Civil War in France, Critique of the Gotha program, and Wage Labor and Capital, argued that religious concepts resulted from certain economic conditions? Karl Marx. Karl Marx. Sports. NFL rules. What is the signal for both hands over the head with palms together? Jack.
Safety.
It is a safety. Presidential history. Ronald Reagan was born on February 6th, 102 years after Abraham Lincoln, our first Republican president, was born. In what year was Reagan born? (1911). 1911. Current events. If you open the new Apple News app in this country, you'll get the message, news isn't supported in your current region. What country is this app not supported? John?
North Korea.
Can I accept North Korea? Lancers, current events?
Sorry.
Christine?
China.
It is China. Very good. You got to take a stab at it if you bring in, even if you ring in accidentally. Business is the category. It has stopped buying wool from the Ovis 21 network of farms in Argentina after American animal rights activists released a video showing cruel treatment at farms which supplied that company with merino wool. Name this California-based outdoor clothing maker. Jack.
North Face.
It is not North Face. Raiders, chance to steal this business question. It has stopped buying wool from the Ovis 21 network of farms in Argentina after American animal rights activists released videos showing cruel treatment at farms which supplied that company with merino wool. Name this California-based outdoor clothing maker. Patagonia. Patagonia. General knowledge, textiles is the next category. A rough surfaced woolen material with a homespun surface effect It was originally made by hand in the homes of country people near the river that separates England from Scotland. Is it called burlap, denim, flannel, or tweed? John?
Tweed.
It is tweed. Geography for both teams. The Low Countries are located on what continent? Nathan?
Europe.
It is Europe. Theater. This comedy was first called The Merchant of Yonkers. At one point, all the characters have supper in the same restaurant. Farcical confusions are inevitable and continue until all ends happily. The playwright is Thornton Wilder. What is the play? It is The Matchmaker. Science. Any chemical substance that alters mood, perception, or awareness is called what? Josiah?
Psychoactive drug.
Exactly, yep. You take that or hallucinogen, either one. Mathematics for both teams. Find all the integral factors of this polynomial. X cubed minus y cubed. It's a difference of cubes. All right, so it would be x minus y times the quantity of x squared plus xy plus y squared. You should know that one. U.S. geography for both teams. If the occupants of Old Carthage were alive today, they might want to live in what Missouri city that shares its name with their general who crossed the Alps on elephants? Jack?
Hannibal.
General knowledge, cinema. In the movie Valley Girl, Valley Girls originally hailed from what California valley? Shane?
Southern California.
Cannot accept that. Raiders, chance to steal this general knowledge cinema question. In the movie Valley Girl, Valley Girls originally hailed from what California valley? John?
Sonoma.
So that's not Sonoma, San Fernando Valley. With that siren, that does denote the end of our contest, with Shawnee Mission East coming out on top with a score of 24 and the Shawnee Mission South 10. Please join us again next time here on Categories as we will continue to bring you the best and brightest minds of high school students all across Johnson County.